Hi, welcome to the Tryforce podcast, where we talk about video games, we talk about movies, anime now, apparently.
Yeah, we're fucking multimedia at this point.
That alone is going to get us copyright.
Watch the show. No.
It's the Tryforce.
So it's just me and you today, Colton.
Yeah.
I sent Z out on a mission
Oh, yeah?
to
What?
unban Fishborg Blaster.
Oh, he's going to be gone a fucking while.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
you heard that they're bringing Yugioh to the Olympics, so...
They're
it's my
doing
time to shine.
what?
Oh, you didn't know. They're
No?
talking about bringing Yugioh to the Olympics, and I'm just saying that if we get Fishborg unbanned, I'm in. Like, I'm going to the Olympics. It's my
Why?
time to shine.
Why are they bringing Yu-Gi-Oh to the Olympics?
So I can finally live out my dreams of being in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe, coming like the closest I can be to Crow Hogan, okay?
Let me have this, Golden. Let me have this.
Oh my god. You know what? I did say in a previous podcast that I do wish the world was more like the Yu-Gi-Oh world where card games meant so much more. I guess
You did.
the first step is the fucking Olympics, you know?
Yeah, step one, bring Yu-Gi-Oh to the Olympics. Step 2, take over the world.
Oh my god, Rain, holy shit, this is going to lead to a literal duel academy.
Yep.
I accept my offer, my teaching position, obviously.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're definitely going to be an Obelisk Blue teacher, 100%.
Yep. Listen, it's my time to fucking shine, okay?
It's time. The year of rain starts now. Holy shit. Oh my.
Me fucking repping.
For the Olympics here.
All it took was the Olympics to be held in Japan where the OCG is, and now they're talking about it. Come on now. Like,
Listen, I stand by. It is my time to shine.
it's fucking time.
It's gonna be everyone else's problem to deal with, okay?
I can't wait. I cannot wait to bring my Ancient Gear deck to the Olympics. Holy shit. Imagine.
I literally would cry.
Rain,
There would be tears.
we could be Olympic gold medalists. I hope you know that, right? Like we could tell our future generations that we are Olympic gold medalists. And we don't have to tell them in what. Like we could just the
we
mystery
just walk
could
around
be,
with like the gold medals like around our necks. Were you in the Olympics? Yes.
What'd you do? You don't need to worry about that.
Oh my
Just know that
God.
I was in the Olympics.
What if the gold medals have like the fucking back of the Yu-Gi-Oh card on it?
I would absolutely fucking cry.
Oh my god. That would be so good. I would die. I would fight tooth and nail for that medal. Holy shit. Wow.
If y'all couldn't tell, we're talking
Talking about Yu-Gi-Oh today.
Yes, we are. We're definitely talking Yu-Gi-Oh today. We left a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh on the table. So we should sift through some of these cards and I guess sort them out. You know what I mean? Like nothing? No, not even like a pity laugh?
No, there are no pity laughs, not from me.
You couldn't validate that at all?
no, not me.
You left me out in the cold silence. Oh my
I'm leaving
god.
you with Blizzard Lizard out in the cold.
No, not Blizzard Lizard.
Oh yes, Blizzard Lizard.
Oh my god. That fucking duel was one of the funniest things I have ever experienced in Yu-Gi-Oh! First of all.
I'm glad like that you found it funny because I actually hated it and I wanted to throw myself off of that parking garage.
Oh
that
god,
we
I
were
found it so funny. It was unbelievable, by the way. It was just one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my life, but like at the same time, it gave me one of the best lines that Yu-Gi-Oh has ever given me ever. And it just makes me so happy.
Really? Really? What line?
It was Tanner and Yusei. Like Yusei was like fresh off this duel, and Tanner was just like, what happened, Yusei? And Yusei's like, there's this weird guy in the hall. There was this weird guy in the alleyway. So I chased him around. So I chased him. And then Tanner's like, did he challenge you to a duel?
I mean, like, what else would he fucking do? Like, come on. Look at the world.
That's just the show.
The soon-to-be Olympic sport is going to be everywhere.
That's
just you wait.
That is literally just the show. Is the protagonist chasing some weird guy around an alleyway and then them challenging them to a duel. That's it.
That really is. You're not fucking wrong. For those wondering, you're probably sitting there going, well, you guys did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! So what's going on here? If you fucking follow me on Twitter, you'd know that we were watching 5D's. Shut the fuck up about Crow this week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sorry.
Crow's a good boy. Crow's a good boy!
Yeah, he is. He's literally, out of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, he's the best character. There is no character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Better than Crow Hogan, and I would literally stake my life on that.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? I really do enjoy Crow Hogan. He's a good man.
And he just gets better as the series goes on, as 5D's goes on, he just gets better.
He's just a wholesome boy. You know?
I'm here for the Sunshine Boys.
Absolutely. You know? And it's really funny because I saw him pop up and I was like, I wonder who Rain's favorite character is. And I saw him crouched over behind the counter, loud blonde energy. And I'm like, yeah, that was
in the first season, the first season, we never met Rain's favorite character. I wonder where he could be. Crow drop kicking in. There he is. That's got to be him. He doesn't even have to say who he is. It's him.
Nope. Just looking at him, I'm like, yep, that's got to be it. So I think without further ado, I think we should launch into this because, man, do I have a problem with episode 27 of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds or season 2, episode 1.
I'm so glad that you also have a problem because I was saying this off of the podcast, but I have about 25 pages of notes and we only got through 16, 17 episodes. And mind you, when I take notes, I don't talk about what's actually happening. I just make notes of the things that I'm like, what the And my first note for season 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is just the stars are in position, unlike just before the Jack and Yusei duel when the stars were apparently not in position.
I mean, thank God for Snapchat because I will kid you not, guys. Fucking 16 Snapchats from Rain of just different pages of notes. And I'm like, oh, God, this episode is going to be packed. Holy shit.
When I take notes, all right, I get really into what I'm doing. And also, this is the season where Crow is. Of course, there was a lot of notes. Most of them are probably, oh, wow, Crow. I love Crow. I mean, could probably disregard about half of these notes because they're just the same thing.
One of them just says Crow. Another one just says Crow again.
With an exclamation point. I definitely know one of them says, I miss Crow because you don't see him for a couple of episodes and then he comes back and it's Crow in all capital letters with a bunch of exclamation points.
I love it.
This is serious podcasting notes, I swear.
I love if we ever do Patreon goals, we should release Rain's notes. Oh my God. That would be amazing. All right, so let's crack into this episode list. We're just going to do episode 27 onwards because that's how it's listed. A Web of Deceit, Part 1, A World Without Light, Dark Synchro. Okay, I need to pause before this name because I really need to emphasize it. Frozen Fitzgerald.
What
the fuck kind of name is Frozen Fitzgerald?
You know, the same name as fucking Blizzard Lizard, okay?
But Blizzard Lizard made sense. It was an icy lizard. What the fuck is a Fitzgerald?
It's a dude, okay? It's his last name. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's lived in the snow or something. I don't know. Cold Owl guy answers. I didn't make the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh man, yeah. They just threw soul singer Ella Fitzgerald into Antarctica, and that's what happened. Oh my god, just
somebody had to.
Ridiculous. After his victory over Jack in the Fortune Cup, Yusei is named the new Duel King. While Yanagi informs the gang about the signers in the Crimson Dragon marks, Yusei is challenged by a mysterious man with a dark purple spider-shaped mark on his arm, who's able to turn the duel into a shadow duel. Here we go again, boys!
I want you to know that when that started happening, I literally was sat there going, I don't remember if the Shadow Realm is in this fucking... And I was like literally looking and I'm like, is this Shadow Realm? Or is this the part with like the shadows? Because I've seen so much Yu-Gi-Oh! That I don't know any... Like, it's so hard to be like, oh yeah, this shadow dude does this thing. Because like, they're all the shadows.
Yeah, but they don't call it the Shadow Realm this time around. It's so weird.
No, it's the fucking Netherworld.
The Netherworld!
Also,
so
like...
stupid.
Did you pick up on how many times, because Jack lost to Yusei, that everyone's like, wow, you're a loser, or you're not the best anymore? And I was just sitting there and I'm like...
They roasted him so fucking hard!
They're still roasting him, so I'm just like, oh god, this is how this is gonna go, huh?
Oh my god, he lost one time! Like, come on! He's not... One time! You know what?
Justice for Jack Atlas, please.
Jack Atlas is getting the treatment that Seto Kaiba should have gotten.
That's really, honestly, true facts.
It's like, that's what should have happened to Seto Kaiba, without a doubt.
Is.
Oh man. Alright, Yusei is surprised to find his opponent has a fearsome new type of monster, a dark synchro monster. We're going to talk about that in a second. Meanwhile, a reporter named Carly Carmine tries to get the scoop on the new Duel King. I love Carly Carmine so much.
Carly Carmine is a fucking queen.
She's amazing. Justice for Carly Carmine. Nothing happened to her.
I got some notes about her for the first episode, which mainly just read, is she using Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a tarot deck? Like, y'all, fuck the media, fuck life, I'm taking my goddamn cards. Fishborg Blaster, if you pull that, that means your day is set.
Means you can blast the day away in a particularly fishy manner. Oh, man. So she's literally just dressed like Mokuba, and she has these like swirly glasses on, and I love her dearly. She's so fun. But
yeah.
let's talk about dark synchro monsters for a second.
No, I want you to know that I texted my brother, and if y'all listened to the first episode of 5D's, my brother was on, and I went, hey, dumb question, what the fuck do you mean a dark tuner and a negative level? And he just went, oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't have to make sense. And I was like, no, what? The fuck did you just say to me?
That's the worst.
You did not just tell me that. Like, oh, it's a -4. And I'm just like, I don't know.
I was like, that is simultaneously the worst and the best argument possible. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't have to make sense.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't have to make sense. Like, bruh. Then, you know, he's right at the same time. So, like, I can't even be mad.
Like, it was ridiculous because I was eating my breakfast at the time of watching this episode. And, like, I had brought my sandwich up to my mouth. And then I heard... this monster's level is -4. And it was one of those things where I like stopped what I was doing and I just put it down to just kind of analyze the bullshit that I just heard. I was like, what do you mean it's a -4? Like, I just, what does that mean,
you know,
Shadow Man?
The meme where the lady's like looking at all the math. Me trying to figure out these shadow duels. I was like, the fuck does all of this mean?
I mean, I looked it up and I was like, is this a real fucking thing? It's a thing in a game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Battle.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like the Pokemon XB Gale of Darkness shit, but of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I think I had made the point of there's like a quote that the shadow duelist man like says, and I literally texted you And my brother and I just went, oh, it's Kingdom Hearts. I understand now.
Yeah, it's extremely Kingdom Hearts. I think we were talking about that earlier today. I think I made the 358 duels over 2 joke.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh God, that is ridiculous. And they look very like organization-y too. So,
yeah. This
I love it.
duel also brought back one of my favorite things to talk about when we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all really gotta stop summoning face-up defense monsters because I am going to actually scream. Because there's a part later where they go, oh, well, I know that I can't do this. It's against the rules. And I'm like, but some face-up mode.
Oh God.
No, but you know that you can't attack on the first fucking turn, right? All right. Fuck this game.
Yeah, they really do just make fun of the audience at this point, don't they? Like it's so funny, and I love it so much. Because at least in 5Ds, they kind of like try to adhere to the rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they do try, and I'm not. They slowly get better.
Yeah,
and I guess I understand that it would be very boring if like you had to watch the duels and it was like, I'm placing my card face down in defense mode. Like, I understand it would be boring.
Yeah,
but
I was
also,
thinking about that.
It's the rules. The rules. You can't expect children to get into your card game because of a show, which I would like to talk about in a little bit. Actually, I have something that I don't think I told you. I was saving it for the podcast. I have some behind the scenes facts here about this fucking season. But if you're gonna have children see your card game right on TV, you have to have them play by the rules.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Because I remember being a dumbass fucking little kid and going, I'm gonna summon my cards in fucking up face defense mode, and my brother going, you can't do that, it's against the rules, and me being like, but Yugi does it in the show. I want to summon Dark Magician in defense mode.
I remember dueling with my brother when I was a kid and thinking that Summon Skull would work against his fish monster because it was an electric attack.
I'm playing with Pokemon rules out here.
Yeah, I was straight up. And I was like, but it happened in the show. Yeah, no, I totally get it. It's a lawless wasteland in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime.
Oh, yeah, it really is.
Oh, man.
I'm also going to be real honest. My notes straight up read, I gotta be real, I zoned out because I hate the Shadow Man's cards and he was really annoying. Fuck Blizzard Lizard.
I summoned a third Blizzard Lizard.
Yeah, so I have no idea what actually happened in the duel, except for the fact that I think this man quoted Ansem, Seeker of Darkness.
Yes, he did!
Yeah, I put down the exact quote. He literally goes, the darkness will consume you and your home. And I went, yeah, Ansem said that shit to Sora. Get in line. This is not my first rodeo.
Oh, God. All right, let's see. Web of Deceit Part 2. Let's talk more about the Shadow Man. Despite the difficulties caused by the Dark Synchro Monster, Yusei manages to win his duel against the Dark Signer. However, after the duel, his opponent has no recollection of what happened and no longer has the mark of the spider or any of the Dark Synchro Monsters in his deck. It's revealed that the spiders are being used to control people, one of which is heading to the hospital where Jack is recovering. Trudge arrives to take Yusei back to the satellite, and Yusei decides to go. What do you mean he decides to go?
He just kind of like made the executive decision that he was going to go back.
They arranged it. Like, it's not like...
It was Yusei's decision.
Oh, my God. All right, with the intention of getting the truth out of Goodwin. Yeah, this was the episode where Yusei was just like, Tanner, I just got back. It's like, what happened? I chased the guy around the fucking alleyway.
Did he challenge you to a duel?
And it was immediate next question. Did he challenge you to a duel? Oh my God, it was so funny. I was like, that's it. That's the show. It's just chasing strange men around corners and really challenging them to duels. Oh.
I also notated this because there was something that really bothered me about the duel besides all the darkness and Blizzard lizards. Did you notice how shocked fucking Yusei was about the like shadow duel like causing physical damage, but he dueled Akiza.
Yeah,
He literally does that. So I was like sitting there, I paused, I like stopped, and I was like, is it me? Jesus? Am I like the one not getting it here?
I don't understand, because it's not even like it was like a few months ago. It's not like it was a cutaway. It was
like
literally
2 days ago.
The day previous. I actually don't think that there was a time skip. I think that
there wasn't a time skip, because Jack literally tells Carly in like the next episode, when like the whole stuff at the hospital, he goes, I only lost yesterday, right? And he says it like 3 times.
Yeah, so this was
There is no
literally
time skip.
hours prior. Like, this was ridiculous. This was within 24 hours that he dueled Akiza.
Yeah, so I'm just okay. I rate Yusei.
I think Yusei just experiences life differently than all of us. Like, he just is constantly shocked.
There's something about living in a world where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fucking important. That does something to people. I'm telling you.
It is so important for no reason, and I love it so much. All right, let's see. That's Web of Seat. We did that already.
No, we're on the next one.
Episode 29, Good Cop, Bad Cop, a new threat. Dark
Fucking
Signer Ushio, which is, I guess, Trudge in Japanese.
Yeah.
Following her release from security. Oh, yeah, Carly gets fucking jailed. Carly attends a premiere event and encounters a model named Misty Treadwell, who predicts her death. When Angela, a rival reporter, reveals that Jack was actually born in the satellite, Carly tries to infiltrate the hospital to interview Jack. At that time, a dark signer spider possesses Trudge and challenges Jack, who is trying to leave the hospital, to a duel. He's just trying to fucking get out of there. Unable to use his fractured right arm, Jack decides to use Carly as his arm. That is a hilarious sentence. They win the duel, but Jack is weakened and asks Carly to get him out of there without anyone noticing. Meanwhile, Goodwin shows Yusei the truth.
I just love how that's just the end.
That's the fucking meanwhile.
Meanwhile, Yusei learned the truth.
Meanwhile, the entire plot unravels. Oh my god. Yeah, this episode was funny because I just love seeing Carly and Jack duel. That was really, really cute. I ship the shit out of them. I really, really do.
Oh my god. So funny, because my notes literally read, also Carly gay? I think so.
You think so?
Her and Misty?
Okay, I see that. She's at least bi, because she's also really into Jack.
That is in fact true. I don't know how many times I did this, but my notes for this episode also state, Jack, I only lost yesterday, Atlas, immediately followed by, Jack, I really don't like you, Atlas. So I just took things that Jack said and just kind of did that. And then the last note for the episode reads, I spent almost this whole episode yelling about face up defense summons. I'm so sorry to my neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, they really did a lot of that this duel. Oh my god, Trudge, man. Like, just, it was a trudge to get through, let me fucking tell you.
Oh my god. I felt like Trudge is like weirdly turning a corner, ? But it's like that he doesn't catch a fucking break. Our main guys don't catch a fucking break.
Yeah, no, he's just like, he's just got to be thrown back into evil all the time, and it's just like, come on, let the man breathe.
Yeah, Yugioh really said ACAB.
Yeah. To be fair,
5D's is ahead of its time.
5D's is definitely ahead of its time, and we will get to the ultimate ACAB guy a little bit later. Oh my god! But I really did like this episode. It was really cool to see Carly do her thing. I gotta ask you a
question.
Yes.
How did you feel? Right. Okay. So you know how like you were saying like in the bio, right? So Jack's like, you got to get me out of here without anybody noticing. Immediately after they blew up the hospital.
I was
crying.
Jack has
that should not have been that funny, but I was in tears. I was like, yeah, okay. You just blew up the fucking hospital, but okay.
Jack has zero fucking concept of how alert people actually are. Like it's fucking
for somebody
baffling.
From the satellite, you really think that he would be like more aware of like
maybe he just
things.
Maybe he just thinks that because he's from the satellite, like explosions and shit like that are commonplace, but he really hasn't wandered New Domino City at all.
Well, no, he's not fucking allowed to.
Oh, yeah, true. So he has
Which
literally
we'll get up
no
to
idea.
that soon, too.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Oh, yeah,
But
Rain.
we should talk about the next episode.
Yeah, we should talk about the episode. Fight or Flight, or in the Japanese, my name is Crow. Fly, Blackbird. That's it. That's weird.
My literal no joke. It says episode 4, a bunch of exclamation points, Crow episode, a bunch of exclamation points, and then hi, this episode starts with my best fucking boy stealing. I love him. 100 out of 10. Colton, you can't talk about anything else. I swear I'm just gonna talk about Crow for the next hour.
Oh, this actually starts out really good.
At least I was hyper aware of myself in my notes.
Yeah, and then you tweeted about it. Listen, you know what? Crow's best boy. Crow is best boy.
Best boy.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Listen, it's my Twitter name right now, so I know I'm right.
A satellite rebel named Crow Hogan steals several decks for his friends. He is forced into a duel by security, but manages to beat them with a one-turn kill. He OTKs security, and I love it. As Goodwin tells Yusei the truth about signers and dark signers, Luna has a nightmare involving the dragons. God, it's so hard to wrap up these the Durgans. Mina and Trudge show up at Carly's place where they find Jack, but he refuses to go with them. Yusei is then sent back to the satellite where Crow awaits him. Oh, I love the reunion. I love the reunion that they have.
It so much. I love because like if you like don't know that they're like friends, you get this kind of like weird like, oh my god, is it a rival? Like what's happening? And then it's just Crow being like, hi, my best friend's back. Wow.
He's like, what's up, fucker? Like he's just got that kind of energy.
Missed you.
Oh, I love him so much.
I'm gonna drop a hot Crow fact. Okay.
Cool Crow facts.
Yeah, I got this one. So Crow actually, this is a fun story. He wasn't actually meant to be like a main protagonist. Like he wasn't meant to be a good guy. Yeah, so they were gonna write him to be like, for this season, the like big bad guy instead of who we'll meet later, instead of like that person.
Right.
Yeah, for Yusei, but the Black Wings deck became so popular. A bad guy. Because the Black Wing deck became meta and they called him the villain.
Oh my god.
And then he became a main protagonist instead.
That's so cool.
So
they literally just like
who played Black Wings and gave my son more screen time and let him stay around for longer than just this season.
Oh my god, I can't believe they wanted to make him the big... Well, Black Wings, that makes sense. You know?
Yeah, like they weren't expecting the deck to take off the way that it did, and then it did. Haha. I got them. I got these jokes, team.
Ray's got the jokes, people. Oh man, I love that shit.
Tonight I do. Also, unrelated to Crow, I wrote this down because I wanted to get your opinion on it before we move to the next episode. When they're telling Yusei the truth, and he's like, we wanted to make dueling a renewable energy source, but instead we actually unlocked a cult from 5,000 years ago. But we did it under the satellite, so that's why we can't merge. LMAO, sucks to be you.
Oh god, it really was just that, huh?
Like, wasn't it? Like, I was sitting there and I was like, poor Yusei sitting there like, the fuck you mean?
An energy They called it an energy reactor. Energy is definitely what Jack Atlas calls his penis. I'm like, it's not. I am not. No arguments. Not. I will be expecting. I will be accepting no criticism for that. But like, it's just unbelievable that they called it energy, and it's dual. Energy was literally going to power New Domino City. The
power from your duels was going to make us, have an energy source. No, how does that work?
I don't understand.
And also, if that's like an actual source, right? When that comes to our world, I will be powering our entire country. Got it.
Can you imagine? Just a bunch of nerds sitting at home, just playing Yu-Gi-Oh, powering the entirety of the United States. What a world! I would love to be alive. Yeah,
the lights flicker. I call you up. Hey, are you busy right now? No? Can we duel?
Oh my god! Holy shit! I would adore that. Oh! Before I forget, there was something so fucking funny that I was thinking about when you were talking about Crow and his deck being meta, and how that Yu-Gi-Oh kind of has to break the rules in order to keep the show interesting.
Yeah.
Can you just fucking imagine if some of the characters played the way actual duelists in real life play? It's like, I summon this, and this. Solemn Judgment. What? But
no, I don't care what your combo is.
Negate summon. Like,
just literally me. I summon this.
Oh god. Oh my god, that would be the funniest shit in the world. And Crow could be the one to do it because he's got the meta deck.
He fucking could.
Absolutely.
And I would want him to. I also want to point out that Yusei is the actual only Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist we've seen so far that has some ounce of common sense.
Yeah,
because
a little bit.
Goodwin is you have to save the world, and he just goes, so you want me to put the entire safety of the world and all of my friends on my deck?
Yeah.
And Goodwin's yeah, and Yusei's the safety of the world on how well I can play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it really was like that, huh?
And then immediately after, he's yes. And I'm the points go down. The points are going down, you say. But at least you questioned it, unlike other protagonists who won't be named, Jaden.
Jaden really just drop-kicked his fate, didn't he, huh? He just went full force. Yeah, he just went full force.
Somebody's got to do it.
Oh, man. All right, episode 32. Jesus, we only made it 5 episodes. Dark Signs, Part 1, The Symbol of Freedom. Rally and his friends meet up with Yusei and Crow. Oh, no, we skipped an episode. Shit. Episode 31, Reunion Duel. Oh, this is fun. After catching up with each other and reuniting with Rally and Co., Yusei and Crow are forced into a turbo duel with security using tag duel rules. Meanwhile, Carly accompanies Jack around the city, whilst Mina and Trudge follow them around. Jack reminisces about his life in the satellite and the friends he betrayed.
And he did be doing some betrayals.
He did be doing that. Following some advice from Carly, he decides to follow his own path. Doesn't tell you the fact that Carly drags him all over the fucking amusement park and makes him do all this shit. It is
and that
hilarious.
Jack doesn't know how trains work.
Yeah, Jack does not know how trains work.
He could not get on the subway.
Carly just takes her cousin Ralph to the fucking amusement park.
When they were having that moment where he was I have to do my own thing, my notes just say, Jack, I have to go find Yusei Atlas because that's him.
Yeah, I have to go.
Obviously, most of my notes are about Crow, but I did get the Jack line in there.
I feel like all of your notes are just going to be parentheticals out, in between Jack Atlas. And I love that. I adore that.
Most of them are. I'm gonna be real. I got a few more in here, I'm sure.
Fuck yeah, let's keep going. Dark Signs.
I think I have some about Crow too. So.
Oh hell yeah. Dark Signs Part 1, Symbol of Freedom. Rowley and friends meet up with Yusei and Crow at his hideout, where Crow tells a story about the man who made the Daedalus Bridge. I don't know what that is. Later that night, while Yusei and Crow search for the Dark Signers' whereabouts, Callan Kessler, I think it actually is. Callan Kessler, otherwise known as Who Doesn't Sean Schimmel voice in this show, a former friend of theirs, sends out a dark birthmark symbol. Alert, what?
Yeah, I guess that's what we're calling it now.
Okay. Alerting Yusei and the other signers. Jack and Carly are escorted by Mina to Yusei's whereabouts, where Carly learns that Yusei was born in Tops, and his parents were involved in the Zero Reverse incident. Callan makes his appearance, trapping Yusei in a geoglyph shaped like the giant Nazca lions. Oh, God. In the shape of the giant, and forces him into a shadow turbo duel. Oh, yeah. Is there a more Yu-Gi-Oh sentence on the planet?
No, there really fucking isn't.
Oh my fucking lord. By the way, I did love in this episode, it was really like a side thing. I love how like Mina and Carly are kind of like fighting over Jack, and he could give a fuck. Like
Jack literally sitting there just like, I have to get to Yusei, my friends in the satellite. Like, he's like focusing so much on that, and then you have the two girls being like, wow, I know Jack, and then like there's like the actual end of the world is happening, ladies. I don't know what to tell you.
It's like, can we just focus for a second? Like just bring around back. Like, you're also flying a fucking helicopter, so maybe just like focus on that, please.
We will not be focusing on the flying of the helicopter. Not today.
Jesus,
that's not how this works.
So apparently the fucking Nazca lines in Peru, I think it is.
Yes.
The fucking Nazca lines in Peru all disappeared because they were all on the shape of the Dark Signers symbols.
Yep. Literally, they were fucking disappearing from like tourist attractions because it's time for the fucking Dark Signer cult to do their stupid shadow bullshit.
Yeah, it's a perfect way to describe it. And where do they appear but the satellite district of New Domino City?
Yep.
Oh.
And don't worry, just because I know you were worried, I did have my Crow note, which is in the form of my Jack Atlas notes for this episode. Crow, you ain't messing with my kids, Hogan, because he was very just like, no. He takes the fact that his name is after a bird very seriously.
Yeah, he fucking
he's
does.
He's just like, this is my flock. Like, this is my nest. You don't know. You say you're part of that. I am protecting you. I am protecting all of the kids here. And I was just like, baby, you're so cute, but you're also a fucking idiot. I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know if black wings are gonna cut it, honey.
Yeah, he is so nice.
I'm gonna fucking do it, bitch.
You fucking watch me. Oh my goodness. I love Crow so much, man. He's such a good boy.
He is literally best boy. And I stand by that. Like, literally when fucking Callan shows up and he's like, the fuck is this? Crow's just like, oh no, I'm not leaving. I'm included now. I've included myself in this. I haven't seen Yusei in how long? I don't care. I'm involved. Involving myself right now.
I love him. He's just like, fuck yeah, let's go. Where we go? Where are we dropping, boys?
Crow, I love it. Always ready for a mission.
Crow is the OG homie. Love him. So let's do some more Crow content. Dark Signs Part 2. Vengeful Inferno, my former friend. While preparing for his duel against Callan, Yusei, Crow, and Jack remember when they were all part of a duel gang.
The Enforcers.
Enforcers who dueled rival gangs at night. The duel starts and Yusei takes a harsh attack due to the effects of the shadow duel, which appeared to be more dangerous in a turbo duel. I don't know if you just heard it. I don't know if you just heard the crisp palm to head.
Oh, I did.
It's
okay. I pinched the bridge of my nose as soon as you said that. Like, I was just like, ugh.
Of course they're more dangerous in a turbo duel. They just... Why wouldn't they be? And you know why? Do we know why Callan is upset with Yusei yet? Let's see if it says it. Let's see it. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, there it is.
I don't know if it 100% explains. It just, for like 2 episodes, where he's just like, yeah, you betrayed me, and then fucking Crow and Jack and Yusei are like, no, you betrayed us. And then Callan's like, no, I know what happened. You betrayed me. That's why I'm here. For like 3 episodes. And then they finally are like, oh, this is what happened.
Callan's a piece of shit. That's what happened.
Well, yeah, that's how that goes.
Oh my god, it does say it here. Dark Signs Part 3. Callan summons his 100-eyes dragon. Cool fucking monster, by the way. I really love the design of this thing. I don't love that it's a level -8 dark synchro monster.
Once again, I did not come here to do math.
Yeah, apparently I found out that this is actually a thing in tag battle. A dark synchro monster is summoned like the opposite of a synchro. You know how like you have to do 2 monsters that equal the level of the synchro in order to do the summon?
Yeah.
So, like, if his Dark Tuner was level 2, he would have needed to use a level 10 monster and his Dark Tuner to make it -2 to get 8, and that's where the -8 came from.
I need you to know that you just explained a bunch of shit to me, and I, after you said, like, negative, I just kind of blanked. I blacked out. I have no idea what you just said to me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how it works. It's Yugioh. It's not meant to make sense.
Rain goes catatonic in the middle of the fucking Yugioh.
It's just you trying to explain it to me. I would like to be anywhere else but here.
Just slack-jawed. Oh, God.
It's okay.
Anyway,
You're just going to say Crow to get me back.
Got it. Crow Hogan's here.
That's it. That's all. I mean, like, listen, for this episode, I don't have many notes about Crow, right? Just so everyone's clear, it wasn't all about Crow. It was just mostly about Crow.
Like 75% about Crow.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Man.
I want you to know, because of the way that I like do things, I was writing my notes and I wrote down one of the things that Callan says before they start dueling. After he's like, you betrayed me. And he's like, the only thing left to do is lose in a duel. And I was just like, I feel like there's a couple of things we could do before that. Like, have you tried talking out your differences?
Yeah, maybe just sit down and talk to
starting
them.
the end of the world.
Oh my God.
Like, you really, like, got up today and said, I'm mad at Yusei, so I should start the end of the world. I think that's a fair trade-off.
Oh God, Callan is, oh my goodness. Oh, Callan. Oh my God. I can't. Let's just get past Callan because I can't stand him at all.
Yeah, I feel that.
So, Callan summons his 100-eyes dragon, causing a real threat to Yusei. Yusei once again recalls his days in the Enforcers and remembers how Callan once saved his life. When he was almost burned in the fires of the Dark Barrier, Yusei also remembers when Callan nearly killed a member of security, and how the preceding fight between them sparked Callan's hatred towards Yusei. Callan really went to go kill Sector Security. It was like, Yusei, Jack, and Crow, you should all come murder Sector Security with me.
Like, they really, like... there was a jump, you know. We went from 0 to 60 real fast.
Like
because they were like celebrating. They were like, "Oh my God, we like got rid of all the like gangs. Like the satellites, like kind of fucking livable. Like we fucking did it." And they're so excited. And they were joking, "Oh, we'll need a new enemy. Ha ha ha. LOL." And then Callan was just like, "All right, bet I got you." Like no. You just let them have peace. It's okay. It's okay.
Callan, I am all ACAB forever, but like, come on now. Like, you can't be doing that, please. Jesus Christ, man. Like, you're right. Let them have a day. You know what I mean?
Like, y'all were celebrating. Like, you couldn't just, like, let that ride and just be like, oh, hey, like, we're the best duelist. We got rid of all the dueling gangs, which, like, what the fuck? I don't
security
live in a world
wasn't.
where Yu-Gi-Oh is that important that we have gangs, but, like,
Yeah, the magicians gang. They were
oh my god, the
just.
fucking magicians.
They were just a
With their
bunch
cloaks.
of geeks in cloaks. Oh god, that was so funny. That killed me. Oh man. Alright, so Callan does his dumb shit. Yusei defeats 100 Eyes Dragon using Stardust Dragon, because of course he fucking does.
Well, that's because he actually used the heart of the cards
Yeah,
and
yeah,
pulled
he
the
did.
card he needed.
Yeah, you know what's really weird? They have their synchro monsters in their decks.
Yeah. Like, obviously, I feel like it's very, like, obvious that it's supposed to, like, not be in the deck and it's supposed to be, like, in the extra deck, but, like, it's a dual disc, so I don't really know where they go.
Yeah, where is the extra deck on a dual disc? That's a great question.
Me calling my brother, hey, dumb question. Hey, I see that it's almost midnight. I'm just wondering, really quick, what
Just
are the
wanna-
schematics of
Yeah.
the disc?
The mechanics.
Preferably, like, Yusei's Duel Runner. How's that work?
Oh
Where's
my
the
god.
extra
There
deck?
has to be. There's got to be an extra deck slot in the dual runner. There's no doubt. There's too
yeah.
much space.
Yeah, I mean, if there isn't, I'm gonna be really fucking confused.
Yeah, right? Yusei defeats 100 Eyes Dragon using Stardust Dragon, but Callan summons a powerful monster, an earthbound immortal called Kakapak Apu.
Certainly something like that.
Something like that. And it sounds so dumb in the show. Oh my
yeah.
god.
It doesn't sound any better than, like, you trying to pronounce it right now.
Yeah, Sean Schimmel definitely had coaching on how the fuck to say that. Using
Yeah,
the souls
100%.
of all the captured satellite inhabitants, unfazed by attacks from monsters, spells, or traps. Before it can attack, Yusei's duel runner gives out and crashes, ending the duel. He didn't lose the duel. The duel runner just said no. The duel's over.
His duel runner, like, literally just before he was about to lose the duel, like, just broke the fuck apart. But also,
Unbelievable.
can we
Unbelievable.
just discuss? I kept saying that the shadow people are a cult, and I stand by it because that man performed a mass human sacrifice to summon a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Yeah, he did. He totally did do that.
And also, I'm assuming, did you watch it dubbed?
Yep, I did.
Okay, me too. So then I can say this. So in the dub, it isn't shown. But in the original version, it is. Yusei's duel runner actually like impales him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not just like bruising, like as they say in the show. Like, he's actually like full on impaled, and that's why Crow's like, you can't fucking touch him. Like, don't move him, and like freaking out because he's supposed to like be like actually dying.
Yeah, I mean the sub of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's is like unbelievable. It's really good.
Yeah.
And then you get to the dub and it's just, well, we only doing the podcast because of the dub and how fucking unbelievably stupid it is.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's really how this works.
it's so fun though. Oh my
Everybody
god.
hold up your finger guns.
Absolutely. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And also, just, you know, as we're ending the, like, Callan shit, Jack called Yusei his friend during all
Yeah,
of
he
that.
does.
And I thought it was really sweet. And also, Jack, Crow, Yusei are the OT3. They're the boys. Fucking
The homies. The rich homies. I love them so much. I really do. Like, that made me warm inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
it made me, there's a line in the, like, next episode that I wanted to talk about, because it made me, like, just sit and, like, think for a minute, and I was like, oh, is Yugioh giving me life advice?
I mean, it's a kid's show. It has to give you some kind of life advice.
It also almost killed our main dude, so
Yeah,
what do
I mean, sometimes it takes that. Oh, man. It actually does say in the episode description that he's impaled by a shard in his abdomen. Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally gets impaled.
Holy shit, man.
All right, let's move on to the next episode and find out what happens to our main pro tag.
Let's see what happens to our fucking dude. As Yusei recovers from his operation, yeah, he had surgery, Leo assumes he is the 5th signer since his monster power tool dragon apparently appeared in Luna's dream. Oh, Leo. He comes up.
Honey.
I love him. I love him so much. But he is dumber than a sack of potatoes. Just he's a good boy. He's trying his best out here. I appreciate him. He comes up with the idea of recruiting Akiza to fight the Dark Signers and goes with Luna, Tanner, and Yanagi. With Luna, Tanner, and Yanagi to visit Sayer in order to see her. However, Sayer just gasses them and has his own plans of recruiting Luna into the Arcadia movement, locking up Tanner and Yanagi and forcing Leo into a duel. Leo temporarily gains the upper hand by summoning Power Tool Dragon, but then is defeated by Sayer's Synchro Monster and is knocked unconscious by his psychic abilities. Oh my god, what a weird episode.
It is such a weird episode. Right? Okay, so you start, right, and like you have all that stuff with like Leo being like, I'm the 5th signer, it just hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah.
And then like after that, and they're going, you like get that flashback to like, you know, we're with Yusei, and like there's this fucking line that like the mother figure, I think her name is Martha, she's like the one who took care of all of them in the satellite.
Uh-huh.
And she just like turns to Yusei and she's like, your life is just too important to ride solo. You have friends out there who want to help you. Like, are you a fucking idiot?
Yeah.
And I was like, literally sitting there, I paused and I just went, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
As someone who tries to do everything by themselves, that kind of fucking got me.
Yeah, I feel that. It was really sweet. Like, and Yusei's like, oh, fuck, they really are a part of this, huh? Like,
You say, no, I don't want anybody to be involved. Crow, motherfucker, I am so involved. You don't even know how involved I'm going to be.
I'm going to be involved whether you want me to or not, so you better get used to it. Like, and Jack is the same way. Jack's like, fuck you, Yusei, I'm involved. Like, and I love it.
And
I
Jack,
adore it.
No, I was involved first. Fuck off.
Yeah, Jack's like, I was involved way before you, Yusei. Get out of here.
Is this also the episode with the Carly stuff? What was the name of this episode?
This was Super Sensory Shakedown.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I know what
Not
you're
yet.
talking about.
That's the next episode then.
Yeah, this is good.
I wrote the name of the next episode like in my notes without knowing it was the name of the episode.
Really?
Because I was making a joke. And then literally I looked up and I go, are you fucking kidding me? That's the name of the episode.
What did you put in your notes?
So I put, Carly's digging deeper into this dragon shit.
Oh,
Maybe
get
she
the
should
fuck
fucking
outta
stop.
here.
And then I look up and it goes, digging deeper. And I was like, you've got to be fucking shitting me. I
That's
did not
so
plan
good.
that. That was literally like, just like my thought was like, she's really like getting into this shit and she's gonna get fucked. Like she needs to stop. And then I look up and that's of course the title of the episode. And I'm like, okay.
That's so good.
Thanks God.
Oh my God, that's so fucking good. All right, so yeah, Digging Deeper, part 1. Jack decides to return with Mina to the city to retrieve his dual runner. He thinks it too dangerous for Carly to get involved, but promises to tell her everything when it's all over. Carly, wanting to maintain her contact with Jack, decides to look into Akiza and the Arcadia movement and finds out that Misty is somehow linked to them and goes to meet her. She reveals that Akiza was apparently responsible for the death of her younger brother. Ooh, baby. Meanwhile, Akiza informs Luna that she is to stay with the Arcadia movement. Luna contacts the ancient fairy dragon for help. Imagine calling on a Yu-Gi-Oh card for help. And is informed that her servant, Regulus,
something like that.
Will come to help her. Despite her warning from Misty, Carly decides to infiltrate the Arcadia movement and find some information about Goodwin that gives them control over security. However, she is discovered by Sayer and is challenged to a duel. She is defeated by Sayer's psychic monsters and is sent plummeting through a window. Fucking honestly good on Carly. What an amazing reporter.
Carly
You know what I
really
mean?
said, like, hey, I'm gonna go do the thing, and then did it. So like when Sayer was like, I'm gonna challenge you to a duel, I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my god, wait a minute, Carly doesn't know what a duel. What is she gonna do? Read this man's tarot? Like, I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, oh my god, she'll know how to duel, she'll know what to do anything. And then like she goes and like loses and goes through the window, and I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, but she fully expected that to happen.
I was like, no. And then when she was falling though, and she was like, Misty, help me, and I was like, yeah, Carly is definitely she's some sort of bi or pan, like 100%.
At the very least, by 100%. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm in for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Also, what the fuck was up with the ancient fairy dragon just straight up being like, hey, go do this thing, but also I'm gonna give you no information on how to do it.
I don't know. I don't understand Luna's whole thing where she can just like call on Yu-Gi-Oh cards for life advice. Like imagine me
She
talking
doesn't
to
have
my
parents.
ancient gear golem, just like ancient gear golem. What do I do? Clink clank.
Fishbark blaster, what do I do? I don't know, I'm a fucking fish in a helmet. What do you think?
Like, Fishbark Blaster, what do I do? You just hear the sound of like one air bubble going up to like bloop. Fascinating.
You're right.
Oh god, that's so fucking funny. Oh man. So anyway, next up, Digging Deeper, Part 2. Carly Carmine, who has been thrown off the Arcadia Movement building to her death as a result of their duel with Sayer, has come back to life as a Dark Signer, seeking revenge. Not me simping over Dark Signer, Carly, by the way.
Me too. Not me.
I was
Definitely
like,
not me.
I was like, come on now. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me.
No,
Oh, man.
I literally, my notes read as followed. Oh no, Carly's in the cult now. Magical transformation? Oh
Yeah.
fuck, my gay ass is here for this. Oh no.
I was like, Carly can't be getting hotter in the show. Like, she can't be doing that. Like, I have to watch the rest of the show. Like,
Yeah, like, we gotta finish. At minimum, season 2.
we have to, man. Misty Treadwell, after sensing that Carly has fully become a Dark Signer, goes to the Arcadia Movement to duel Akiza, desiring revenge of her own. Meanwhile, Jack sets out, intending to help Akiza in her duel, not knowing that Carly had become a Dark Signer. Oh, so Jack is kind of like here for Carly. I really like that.
Yeah, like, so, like, the whole thing, right, is, like, Jack's, like, doesn't know that, like, she's a signer. And, like, he's like, oh, my arm is glowing. I mean, to be fair, my notes say, Jackie boy is coming to save the... Oh, no, he's on the roof. He's not doing anything. He's just here. And then he, like, you know, because he has this whole, like, moment on the roof of, what am I going to do? How will I help everybody? I want to be part of this. And then, like, he, like, actually goes, and I'm like, oh, no, wait, there he goes. All right, he's going now. He's going to help everybody.
There he goes.
It's just, like,
Jesus.
literally written out like that. But, like, that's what happened. But, like, he does actually care for Carly. Like, we find that out. And I'm just like, aw,
Yeah,
Jack,
it is
you
really
do have a
cute.
heart.
It's cute. I
Oh,
really
Jack,
do
I don't
think-
like you, Atlas. Okay. Jack,
Yeah.
you simp for Carly, Atlas. Let's be
think-
real.
I think he likes her, and it's really cute. It's really cute. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, Jack's a good boy. During their duel, Digging Deeper Part 3, during their duel, Misty informs Akiza that she is responsible for the death of her younger brother, which Akiza denies. Tanner and Yanagi rescue Luna and Leo from their imprisonment and discover that the two duelists along the way. A barrier coming from Luna's signer mark, protects the others as countless souls are sacrificed when Misty summons her earthbound immortal
We gotta stop with these mass human sacrifices to summon things that we can't pronounce.
Kakuya.
I'm just gonna help everybody out. She summons a lizard, and then Carly will summon a giant bird.
Okay, all right.
You're
so
welcome.
I need to tell you this because I lost my fucking mind when this lizard came out. When this Muppet ass lizard came out, I was in tears. I was laughing so hard at this fucking thing. Did you ever see it? Like circulated TikTok and circulated Twitter for a while. It was like this student project where someone had to replace a scene, or they had to redo a movie scene with Muppets, and they chose Pacific Rim. This is one of the funniest things. I meant to send this to you earlier, Rain, but holy shit. If you guys know what I'm talking about out there, this lizard looked exactly like the fucking Muppet that was supposed to be the kaiju in that scene, and it was so funny. Oh my god. Oh god, I was laughing so hard.
I was crying because like the lizard just grabs onto the building and is like shaking it, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, we're just shaking it down.
And then the bird doesn't have arms, but it's on the other side, like trying to do the same thing, and I was just sitting there and I'm like, okay, this is weird.
It just shoved its fucking face into the building.
Like, on top of other things that were going on in this episode that were really weird, I just need you to know that my first note for the episode is the real question is not what the fuck's happening in the episode, but why are my subtitles no longer in all capitals and just in lower cases?
Yeah,
and then
right.
The next episode reads, oh, my subtitles are back. Really, thank you, Past Rain. You are a comedic genius. What part of that was important to the plot of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh,
none.
God. Oh, yeah, by the way, Greiger's sent free. Sayer loses and is sent tumbling down the building.
Greiger is set free. That man broke fucking what? The Yu-Gi-Oh cards breaking fucking metal chains.
Yeah.
But okay, sure.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Next episode, please. I don't want to think about it.
Absolutely. Jack arrives and rescues Akiza from the wreckage, but is unable to find Carly after he notices her broken glasses lying on the floor. Following her duel, Carly becomes aware of what she's done and feels deep guilt, remorse, and regret for it before being picked up by Misty and Davik?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know.
All right, so this episode, I think, is we're on episode 40 now. I think this is a good place to wrap for the evening. But, God, did I laugh so hard at this episode for one reason.
This episode, I wonder if it's the same reason that I did, but please tell me yours.
Okay, so Akiza is taken to hospital where her parents, Hideo and Setsuka, meet up with Jack, Leo, and Luna. Jack tells them that the only one who can save Akiza is Yusei. So Hideo travels to Satellite to talk to him. All right. So Akiza is comatose, right? She is emotionally induced coma, basically. So she's laying in bed, right?
Yep.
And Jack Atlas comes into the room. And he's like, there's only one thing that could save Akiza. And then there's a flashback of Stardust Dragon and Black Rose Dragon fighting. And I'm sitting there like, Jack Atlas, please do not take out Red Dragon Archfiend and show it to this comatose woman. Please.
I would have. I no joke would have cried if that was what happened.
I was like, Jack, please don't do that.
I'm glad that like that's what got you. Like,
Oh my
because
god.
like I would have actually fucking like cried.
Oh my god. I would have lost my mind.
This episode starts the duel between Yusei and Akiza, right? Like that starts in this episode.
Yeah.
Okay, what got me was the duel starts, right? Yusei does not even take his turn yet. Only Akiza has gone, and she manages to do damage with a special effect. And Leo just turns around and goes, well, if Yusei wants to help her get better, he should really do better, shouldn't he? He hasn't even fucking gone yet. And I sat there and I was like, but he hasn't even taken his first turn yet. How can he do better? What was he supposed to do? Just shoot her?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. No, I'm going first and take out a gun? Like, what was he supposed to do?
I attack your life points directly.
I'm attacking your life. If you can do real physical damage, so can I, bitch.
Oh,
Like-
God, that's so funny. Yeah, coming from Mr. Power Tool Dragon, I don't think there's much of a commentary there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
God, Jesus, that is so funny.
I'm also so glad we're ending off on this episode because I only watched a couple episodes past this, and most of my notes end up going back to Crow. But this gives me more time to not have to watch these episodes.
Oh, yeah. So I think we should table it now. God, this series is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series ever because it's like it's trying so hard to be serious, but
It is.
it has Jack Atlas in it.
I did literally, but then there's Jack Atlas.
Oh,
Like,
God.
I also, one of my favorite things about this 5Ds is the theme song, and I know we talked about it a lot in the first episode, but I want you to know that one of my notes literally reads, I'm so sorry to my neighbors who had to hear me sing the theme song every episode because I did not skip it.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't skip it either, and I gotta agree with you. It is a bop. It is definitely a bop.
I would not do the first part, but then there's one part that I would just chime in every single time really loudly, and I'm like, my neighbors are gonna come beat my ass because I'm literally just going fast makes me feel alive at the top of my lungs
Oh, live life in hyperdrive.
literally me the whole time. Crow is in the intro now. I can't skip the intro because Crow is in the intro. Love that boy.
Oh, God, it's ridiculous. Oh, speaking of things I didn't skip, I need to tell you this before we go. Do you know
Oh, no.
how I know that corporations are targeting our generation now?
Oh no, I'm so nervous.
Because I was watching one of the more boring ones. I think I was watching the one with Leo in his duel. And
Oh, okay, yeah, the Sayer duel.
so I kind of zoned out for a bit. And then there was a commercial for HelloFresh that came on. Speaking of HelloFresh, sponsor the podcast if you would. That would be great. This commercial for HelloFresh came on, and the guy was like, this HelloFresh order has more layers to it than a backhanded compliment from my father.
Oh
I'm
my
like, what
god,
the
no. I have never seen that commercial, and now I'm gonna be thinking about it whenever. Did you watch it on Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, now I'm gonna have to look for it when I'm watching Hulu because fucking
God.
same.
Oh my God. I was in hysterics. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
They're really coming for us, aren't they?
Oh man, that is targeted ads if I have ever seen them.
Fucking
Holy shit.
targeted. Oh my god.
Wow.
I hate that
guys.
for us.
Wow. I think that's a good place to end it.
Oh boy, is it. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. As per usual, fucking tune in next week where we talk about something else. Will it be more
Yes!
Yugioh? Will it not be more Yugioh?
It
I
could
don't
be.
fucking know.
We set our next podcast face down and end our turn. Again, nothing.
My brain went because I was complaining about face-ups the whole time. I thought you were going to say face-up and then you didn't. And my brain just kind of like I had a Denki short circuit moment. I just went, oh no, the ball's in my court and I don't know what to do. The joke didn't go where I thought it was going.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Should I pull out Red Dragon Archfiend to bring you back to us?
Yeah, bring it when eventually, Colton, when I'm dying and I'm in a coma, just please bring a Yu-Gi-Oh dragon to my bedside.
Oh my god.
And I will 10 years will be added to my life, I'm sure.
Cut to Rain, like all of us, like 60 years later, Rain's on their deathbed. Like, I just need to see it one more time.
Bring me the Red Nova
Here
dragon.
you are, Rain. It's Fishport Blaster.
Oh my god, I fucking like get up. And I'm like, all right, well guys, got another 20 years left in me. Let's fucking go.
Rain's doing 80-year-old Rain's doing burpees in the middle of the hospital.
No, I'm going to the Olympics for Yugioh.
Oh my god.
80.
Holy shit. All right, anyway.
Okay. Anyway, as I said, tune in next week where we talk about something else. If you're interested in any art, you should go check out Z-Form Arts on Instagram. And maybe get a commission. He's not here, so he probably isn't expecting this to be at the end of the episode, but I'm doing it anyway. I got you, Z.
As should you. And if you'd like to check out my streams, I stream now. I have an actual set schedule. I'm going to be streaming every other week on Friday and every other week on Wednesday, alternating. And then on Sunday nights, we're going to be doing some fun stuff. I'm starting a Persona soon. I started Final Fantasy 14. And of course, for Smash Brothers. So check that out. It's a lot of fun.
And one day I'll start streaming when I'm done being lazy about setting it all up.
I could come and set it up for you if you want.
Oh, no, I'm still waiting for banner art, but once I get it.
I got you. I know where to get that. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. If indeed you still are, and thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Have a good night, y'all.